So, let's jump into the lap challenge. I have a short amount of time to kill, so I'm going to see what I can do with the latest lap challenges, probably about half an hour, and just see what I can eke out. I don't know which one I'm going to do first. So Suzuka Circuit East, I've never driven the East course, so that would be interesting. In the Mazda, which I imagine is on Comfort or Sports, and then the Red Bull at Grand Valley, which I think is going to be a lot more fun. Let's just jump into the Mazda. I'm going to see what we can do with that one first. So what we've got going on, so Sports Hard, okay, so that's good. Okay. Let's see where our friends are with the rankings. In fact, what's gold? So that's the only thing I care about. I don't really care about the top rankings. So I need a 102.5. So we're looking at getting around this kind of area. It's going to be hard, 102.5. So there's some decent races here that have not done the gold. So I would predict for myself, I'd be expecting a silver, hoping for a silver. I don't think I'll get gold. I generally don't do so well with the road cars, with Sports and Comfort. But let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. I love Suzuka. Suzuka is one of the most amazing tracks, but it has to be a fast car. It has to be a car with decent aero and the right tires on it. And I guess there's nothing we can edit here. So it's a plain car. Oh, I say plain. It's still a decent car. It's a Mazda Roadster, 440 pp's and 130 horsepower. So, I mean, it's a light car, but it's going to be generally quite fast. Let's have a look and see. We're going to probably need default. I think that's all fine. And controller settings. Let's have a look. That should be okay. I guess we'll find out. So first few laps are always just seeing what the limits are of the car. And also bear in mind, with the new physics update for the cars, I think with these kind of lap times, you need to put a lap in for the tires to warm up first. But we'll see. So I'm just trying to get a feel for the grip levels at the moment. So the key thing about this is not braking too hard. Just using light braking if you need it, and then just throttle control. I don't think maybe I've driven this car once or twice, I don't know. It's not the type of car you typically choose for a race. Now, I haven't raced this course before, so I've never done this corner before, as you can tell. I'm going to go back and redo that corner so I can get a sense of how to actually do that. That is not going to help my tires at all, by the way. So I'm going to back up so I can hopefully clean my tires up a bit and figure out how to take that corner. Now, because I came off the track on the last corner, it's probably going to invalidate my next lap as well. Okay, that needs to be a lot faster. Let's do it. This is going to be hard to get close to 1 minute, but we'll see. Okay, so that's invalidated, but let's just go on anyway. So what you'll notice with this is if you just come off the throttle, it actually moves the weight of the car around, and you can actually just use that to steer as well. So you're just kind of minimizing the use of the brakes, because that really would unsettle the car. So is it a 102.5, I think? So 103.7 might have been a silver. Still need to be faster. I think for me, I need 5 or 10 laps before I really feel comfortable with a car like this as well. That's too fast. Need to control that entry speed. So because it's on sports hard, an element of drift is fine. You kind of need it to rotate somewhat. So if I can sort that first corner out and the last one, I think. Okay, maybe I don't need to brake so much there. I probably can cut that corner a lot more. Let's try again. I think a silver is very doable. Gold would be a massive stretch. And the thing is, with these challenges, I limit the number of laps. Like, who's got time to... Or I don't have time to try and get best lap and stuff, so I'll leave that to the youngsters. Too much of a drift there. I lost time, big time. Let's get the car turned around. Eat a lot of that curb, which is fine. Measured around this corner, that was a bit too slow. So do I need to shift down to third would be, second would be the question here. Probably not. Eat a lot of the curb. Come back in. That's way off anyway. At least we've got an official time in, and I think that's just outside the silver. So I think 103.6 is silver. Let's see. I mean, silver's doable. If I get silver, I'm happy. Let's go. That was slow. Okay, oh, maybe fast. 10th up, it's not so bad. Getting adventurous with the 4th gear here as well. Lost some time there. Yeah, need to focus a bit better on that. Not so good. Okay, so middle sector. So up on the first and second. If I can fix the middle sector, then we're on. If you can maintain the right speed around here. Okay, I was a bit late on the accelerator there. See, that made a huge difference, just easing it around. Getting on the accelerator at the right time, turning in, eating up that curb, keeping up the speed. That's so important here. A lot more aggressive. I feel confident on the wheel, but you never know. Just easing it around. Come on, come on, come on. I was hoping I could get 1 second. So I was about half a second off there. That one, I fixed sector 2, I lost sector 3. That is so frustrating. So I think I got silver, but I now feel like I can actually get gold, which is annoying because I'll probably spend more time on this than I probably should. Come on, come on. That was... See, the thing is that some controlled skidding is fine. But obviously, if you're going sideways as opposed to the way you want to go, then you are losing time. And by the way, if you noticed, I switched from ABS weak to ABS normal, and I realized I'm actually not really using the brakes that much, so it makes no difference whatsoever as to what that setting is. So now I've got a really good sector 3, and sector 1 and 2 are down. That is annoying. If I can nail all 3, then we are all good to go. And by go, I mean go and do the other time trial. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that was better. The thing is, when you're coming out these corners and you can accelerate, it actually can help grip as well. So this is all about throttle and how well you can modulate and control it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Oh. And I missed the gear change as well. It's like 1/10 off for gold. That is so frustrating. Okay, let's just go again anyway. Okay, I'm just going to go around anyway. We'll take this as a practice lap. And it's interesting, sometimes when you do these kind of laps, I see a lot of people just hit retry and it's just like, oh, I'll just start again. The reason I don't like to do that is what I find is when there's no pressure, I sometimes end up finding better lines and better throttling, like now. So you just end up taking more of a risk than you otherwise would have, because you know you're not going to lose anything, right? And I feel like my sector 3 was really good there, because I was not worried about binning it. So look, again, sector 3 I'm up again. So if I can sort sector 1 out this time, we're all good. So you want to get it around there without skidding too much. That's the problem. If the speed's too low and you're stuck in 3rd, you ain't going anywhere. I'm going to try and get a bit more greedy on the curb. Not quite there. It's so important to line the car up correctly for each corner. Okay, so I think on that corner, if you just let it go round, like I don't think you need to throttle that one too much. So 103.104 again. See, sector 3 I'm crushing now. Let's focus. Let's not spin, let's just keep it going. Keep the momentum, let's go. That's better. So the trick here is to get around pretty much the whole course without touching the brakes. maybe apart from the first corner. So here we're just going to guide it around, feel the grip, and hopefully, I think that's gold. If that is, I'm going to literally just leave, because like, what else is there to do? I probably could get it lower, but not really bothered at this stage. 102.2 is the optimal. That's all good. I'm happy with that. So 102.4, which leaves us where with our friends? Number 18. So some decent races there. I'm quite happy with that. So 102.4. Now the problem is obviously someone goes faster, then bumps everyone else out of gold, but that'll do for now. So 15,000th in the world. Haha. So 2.84. Here's the thing, like if you're in the 2.8s, 2.9, and how many days are left? I think there's 11 days left. Like there's a high chance someone is going to beat the 102.529. Who set that one? Tape. So I can't see the dude who's usually at the top. So he hasn't even come in yet. Can't remember his name. He's also from Saudi Arabia. He hasn't set a time yet, so he'll probably get 105 or thereabouts, and then it'll knock everyone else out of gold. So I'm on the cusp, but I'm not really bothered. Gold, silver, 12 laps. I don't know how long that took. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That's pretty good for 1 mil or 2 mil, whatever the reward is. If it goes back down to silver, I could probably come back and go gold. I feel comfortable with that one. So that was good. I'm happy I got the gold and we're out, because I have limited time right now for these, and I really want to do this race. This car is extremely fun to race. I imagine at this track it's going to be difficult to keep it on the track. But in fact, let's see what's gold. So 127.4 or 129.1. So let's look at 129.1. I need to be in that top 17 for silver and 127.4 for gold. That is going to be tough. Like that's at the top of the list. I don't see that happening. But who knows? There are much better racers than me that have not got gold. So equally, not going to be a bad thing if I end up in silver. But 127.4, 129.1. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's racing soft. That would be cool. Not racing hard. What am I doing? I did not mean to do that. See, I've got these new gloves and I'm still getting used to them, and I'm just hitting random buttons. My fingers are not coordinating. So car settings, awesome. That's soft. No brake balance. Interesting. Okay. So I think I'm going to... What do I need here? So I'm going to need help turning, I think. So we'll leave that at default. Controller settings, I'm going to, I think, go a bit more sensitive. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more feedback, because PD nerfed the feedback on these faster cars after the updates. So I'm just going through the course. So I've raced this so many times. I know the course. I need to get the right break points. So I think the first few laps, we're going to have to try and pace it out. And by that I mean just try and get a feel for the car. So this we can do all flat out, I'm pretty sure. I hope. So we need to get the timing, the break point of this one right. Okay, I've already got a red. Who cares? I'm going to carry on. I cannot feel anything on the steering wheel. Let's try that. So this also, I imagine, should be flat out as well. We'll see. It wants to get away. It's like when you watch a race and they 2x it or 4x the speed. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay, that's not good. So the key thing about these cars is the downforce is super high. So you do need to an extent, put your trust in it. That it's going to keep you on the road. So the faster you go, the better the downforce. But obviously, that takes time to build up that trust. Oh, that is hilarious. Okay. Invalidated a lap because I hit a... Oh, well, anyway. Okay, let's see what we can do with the rest of this lap. You know what? I wonder. Let's try traction control one, see what happens. Because managing the throttle on this is a challenge. And often traction control can slow you down, but I'd rather be slow and stay on the track. Okay, let's try number 2. In fact, we'll start off with 3. If we get a good lap, we can always drop it down. The main thing is staying on the track. Wait, whoa. How did I invalidate? Is there something else in the road that I've hit, or what happened there? Okay, I'm going to restart that because that does not make sense at all. I'm going to take the same racing line I always take and figure out why I'm getting penalized. I'm staying on the right side of the track though. Yeah, I think that was just a bug from where I knocked something over. It just... that's really strange. So I can feel the traction control is really slowing down my acceleration, but it is stopping me from spinning, and I can put the throttle down without fear of spinning. So if I can just get a lap time in, at least we get a benchmark. Okay, that was not good. You know what that was? Talking while you're racing. Especially with a high-speed car like this, it's actually not easy at all. Lost too much acceleration, so okay, that corner I'm going to have to figure out. I think I've got this one braking at about 300 into second. Out on third. This one, you just want to calmly take it around. I say calmly. This one I haven't figured out as well. Alright, if we keep it on now, at least we get a benchmark time down. That was slow, but I just want to get a time in. We get a few laps on the TC3 and see how we fare. Still quite poor. That's not even a silver. That's really slow. So we're on for a silver time right now, but that goal is going to be hard. At least we have a few benchmark times on the TC3, and then we can drop it down and see what we get. So I think if I can, so I think that's silver. I shouldn't have dropped it to third, I don't think. I think I should have left it in third. So the thing is, if you drop down the gears too much, you lose a lot of speed. I've lost a lot of speed here. But I like to carry the lap on because it's still practice at the end of the day. Great, so I keep forgetting I need to change the timeout setting for this because the headphone keeps disconnecting. Okay, anyway, that's whatever. Let's go to TCS2, see what we can do. So TCS 2 and 3 is not major difference. Really the goal is to get into TCS 1 and then, okay, so I guess I am not factoring in the thinner size of this car and I'm going off the white line. So you can already see with TCS 2 I was faster there. Lost some time there. Okay, see, I'm getting more speed and I'm not factoring that into my corners. That was a granny corner. So slow. I'm going to go straight for TCS1, I think. I think there is at least a second to be had. I don't know if I've got 2 seconds, but... yeah, so like TCS makes a huge difference on that corner in particular, just dropping it down. But then it's just kind of being able to get the best out of these other corners. That was not good. Not doing that corner properly at all. So TCS1 is definitely faster, but because I know the TCS is low, I am not taking as much risk on the throttle, which is, I think there's a psychological thing here. Okay, let's just go to 0 and see what we can do. So where are we losing time? So 1 is faster, 2 is a lot slower. Okay, it's taking me out there again. I don't understand that one. Okay, that's a way faster sector 1. Sector 2 was a bit mixed. Some good parts and some not so good parts. And then here, I'm really losing time. I think that might invalidate the next lap, unfortunately. I mean, the other option is to TCS off in one, TCS 1, and see what happens. So still a lot faster in sector 1, so I think it can still be faster, but I think for the most part we've got that nailed. I think that would have been a penalty as well. Okay, let's do this. So sector 2 right now is the nemesis. You need to sort that out and not hit the white line here. That was way faster, much better line. That was slow. I have no idea how I ended up in 5th gear, but it is what it is. So slow. Just got no confidence on the throttle there. I was listening to a YouTuber actually who I think he said he did 100 laps to end up in the top 10 or something like that. I definitely don't have time for 100 laps. That was terrible. What am I doing wrong in sector 2? That's the biggest problem here. Just can't get it turned fast enough. Still not there. Okay, let's go back to TCS1. Maybe we need to just stretch the acceleration of it, the throttle. Build up a bit more confidence again. Really? I don't understand that. can bring one wheel over. I'm going to retry that. So by the way, this is something I know some folk do. They will go into a view like this and literally test every track limit. I didn't mean to do it there actually. It's just I find this view quite funny actually, because you're seeing it on the bonnet. So here, I don't know what the track limit actually is. So if we come here, that's all fine. And I was literally cutting the line here. But that, this is fine. Why is that? So why was it penalizing me? Let's try that again. So this is the best view to check out track limits. So if I come here, one wheel there, there's no penalty. Does not make sense. Let's have another look. This is one of the coolest views. We need to switch it back and figure out what's going on with track limits. So if I have 2 sets of wheels here, that's fine. And then I have 2 sets here. That doesn't make sense. I mean, I know where all the other limits are. Hey, I want to take the old track. Bang. Right, let's just see where we are right now. I think that's a silver. Ooh, just off. Now that's going to wind me up, because I think it's going to be something tiny. Literally 1/10 of a second. Okay, I'm going to go back in and get a silver. I cannot let that go. I think gold is going to be super hard. Silver is doable. So I'm right between the other 2 Canadians on my friends list, J-Baby and Hondo. But I need to get that silver. That gold is going to be impossible. Without a lot more confidence on the... I wonder. Maybe that might help. ABS week. Let's give that a go, see if we can pull in a better lap time this time. So sector 1, I think I got that one locked. I really need to fix up sector 2, so I'm going to put TCS at 1. That was too wide, and I know I've lost some time there and collected a penalty, but that's fine. I'm going to come back around once the tyres are warm. I want to see if the ABS week actually helps me or not. I don't think it is actually helping. Let's do a full lap and see what we can get. So let's just get this time down and out the way. So that's a 1:30, even though I think we did quite poorly. I think I didn't straighten it up as quickly as I should have on that one. Probably lost a couple of tenths there. So I was going to cut the corner there, but concentrate, dude. All right, let's finish this lap. So I think what I'm going to try, TCS 0 for corner 1, and then I'm going to increase it. I think that might be my best bet. See, that's a better angle for that exit as well. Just straight through. So let's just try TCS 0 with ABS weak. And then we're going to switch to ABS 3 and see how that goes. It's too slow, come on. Okay, this time I am going to retry. Need to focus. So I think if I take a right here and then swing across, I'll have a better entry and then hit the brakes hard, come back. It's too fast. That was a terrible corner. Terrible, terrible. Wrong gear. Thing is, even if you know the racing line, you know the apexes, it's just getting the right speed, getting the right markers to slow down and stuff. Here it's the 100-meter board, but then you slow down too much and you're just waiting for the car to rotate. It's no good. Here I'm too wide. Bad exit, and out. So this time, let's try and switch to TCS 3. Again, too slow. I'll finish the lap anyway, just see what time we got. Too wide. Not good. So 129.1 is my goal. So that arch, or the arc, felt a lot better. Let's keep it on TCS 0, I think. Nearly lost it, and we caught it, but lost a ton of time. This is way better. I have no idea where and how, but I think this might be our silver lap. Sector 2 was way better. There we go. Comfortable silver. And to be honest, I am happy with that, and I'm happy to quit now, but what I found is if you do get the lap time you want, just do one more lap. Sometimes you end up finding more time because you're in a rhythm. Clearly not on this lap. Well, considering I slipped in that other lap, could have been a 127. Okay. Okay, one more lap, and I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm happy with a 128.6. Okay, that felt good. Part of the challenge is just sticking to your principles and not overstretching and trying to outdo yourself. Smooth is better than anything else. .6. That would have been a good lap. It'll still be quite far off gold though. Let's have a look, see where we are. 128.3 optimal. Where's the gold? .127.4, so I'd have to find 1.2 seconds. So this is a comfortable silver. So I'm not concerned about that. Like if it was 4.6, 4.7, I'd be worried, but I'm happy with that. Where are we now? Number 14 on our friends list, and I think I would have dropped 0.6 on that, so I could have been in 12th position, but getting more than that. Look, is it doable? 100%. If I'd spent another 50 laps doing this, I'm pretty sure I'd have got the gold, but when you have limited time, you have to figure out how you're going to spend it. And by the way, I didn't use a ghost. I didn't look at fast laps. They're the things I usually do when I get stuck. So if I really wanted gold here, I'd jump on and find out where I'm losing time. So like, I'd have to come out of here. I'm going to have a look anyway, just out of curiosity, see if I missed anything obvious. It's probably just braking lines and accelerating out, but let's have a look anyway. So qualifying time. So a lot of these top racers don't want to save their best laps. And by the way, I forgot, I should have, just for my friends as well. But anyway, they can watch the replay here on the YouTube. So Sinkanen, I often look for people I know, like Tijni, and Negative Waves is dude I follow as well. We friends? We should be. Let's be friends. He's a top racer. Tijani, let's watch his replay. Let's see where we dropped time. Okay, 200 line, so I could brake later there. And hey, notice Tijani has traction control on. I wonder what number he's using. It's probably on his YouTube channel. So that's interesting. So, yes. Okay. Okay, so staying fourth on that one to keep the speed high. Tighter corner. Wide exit. Tight. I'm looking to see if his TC actually kicks in, the traction control. Not really, so I think it's more of a safety thing for Tijani. So that's fine. Okay, so don't go down to third there. No, don't go down to second, stay in third. Okay, TC's kicked in. So that makes it look so easy, right? So if I put in another 20 laps, maybe another 30 laps, and loaded up his Ghost, and just analyze this a bit more, I'm pretty sure I could get gold. Let's go back around again. In fact, I'm going to have a look at Negative Waves while I'm here. Because they're two fast racers and they're right next to each other, so I'm curious to know how different their laps were. Okay, so replay. Let's go. So no traction control on this one, so that's interesting. Okay, brake on the 200 and go round. So you actually slow to second gear and third out. So second gear for a bit more rotation, third for traction. So between the 3 and 200, again tight here, I wasn't doing that so tight. He's managing the tyre spin. It's actually down on his best lap at this point, so he's picked it up somewhere else. Okay, so I noticed they're both picking up a bit more dirt than I was. I was a bit scared to lose the rear on that corner, but I guess you have to find the areas you can, yeah, so that has to be cut. Third. So he's hitting about 100 miles per hour. I think I was a bit slower. So he's down to second as well, so third. Wow. Good catch. So that spin and catch is probably the difference between his 126.5 and wherever he ends up getting on this lap. So there's not much in it, it's really fine margins. So without that spin, I'm pretty sure there's a 1, 2, 5 here. Okay, good stuff. So look, can I get gold? Yes, I can. I think it's doable. I don't think it's easy. Few tweaks here and there. It's all good. So as it stands, I would end up with, so I've got silver on this. So this one, I did a YouTube on this. I think I did about 10 laps, 11 laps, and I kind of called it a day. That's how I do these things. So that one, 157, that's 1 million if that comes through. Oh yeah, Jetta Racing. So when Jetta gets onto Suzuka, I'm sure the times will change. Whether it stays gold or silver, I don't mind. Like that's 1 million, that's currently 2, so that's 3, 4 million for not that much work, which is cool. And that's pretty much how I get my credits nowadays, so that was good fun. And I do need to get my driver rating up, so in my next session, that might be my next goal, to get the driver ratings up. Let's see who we have in the lobbies, who's hanging out, who's doing what. TSR, P2, clean drivers, something, something, something. Cool. Let's see what's happening here. Imagine they're still racing, but it looks like a good lobby to join. So what is this, 5 laps? With GR3s, soft tires. Okay, so that looks fun. I think they might just finish. Oh, they just started. Okay. No, they just finished. Oh, cool. Awesome. You can join that. Let's see which course we've got next. So where is this? Saint Croix. Decent track. I'm trying to change the name of this YouTube live. I don't think I can. Or at least I can't from mobile. Maybe I restart it and call it Chilled Lobby or something. Right, what are we doing? GR3, you say, and it's La Croix. I would like to race my favourite car around here. Thank you very much. Cool, we shall end this stream and start another.